Okay, so have you ever stopped and really thought about where some big brands actually came from, like the really unexpected starts?
Oh, absolutely. Some origins are just wild.
Well, today we're doing a deep dive into one of those must be nice donuts.
Ah, must be nice. Yeah, interesting story there.
Right. So our mission, using these fantastic nuggnotes, all the articles, insights, everything you've gathered, is to trace their journey.
Mm-hmm.
It kicked off as this small family hustle, Queens, New York, back in what, 2015?
Yeah, 2015 sounds right. Very grassroots.
And get this,
Ugh.
the name. Must be nice. It apparently came from some sarcastic comment between friends, and it just stuck.
Seriously. That's amazing. Building a whole brand off a jab.
I know, imagine that becoming your legacy, right? An insider joke.
That tells you something about their vibe from the start, though.
Totally. And it gets even more interesting. Early on, their dog.
Oh, Dumbo. The Frenchie.
Yes. Dumbo the donut dog, this brindle Frenchie, kind of became the face of the brand. Unofficial, but still.
Yeah, I remember the Dumbo drops, the hoodies, the toys.
Exactly. Holiday outfits, all of it. And that merch, that's how they funded their first flower plate.
Right, their initial moves into the actual cannabis product side, before the refined stuff.
Yeah.
Clever funding mechanism.
Super unconventional, don't you think? Using a dog mascot's perch to fund your start in cannabis?
Definitely unconventional.
Did that, cause any hurdles later? Shifting from this cute dog mascot to being taken seriously in the licensed cannabis world?
Well, that's the fascinating part, isn't it? That early, almost accidental mascot marketing thing. It really laid the groundwork.
How so?
It cemented their unique brand identity.
Yeah.
It showed that authentic story, rooted in personality, and a cute dog can be way more powerful sometimes than just big marketing bucks.
Okay, yeah. Makes sense in a crowded market.
Right. Dumbo wasn't just a mascot. He was like proof of their grassroots feel, their community connection right from day one.
That organic connection.
Exactly. And that authenticity, that story, it directly shaped how their products evolved later on.
Okay, so they had this really genuine start, Dumbo funding things, but the growth, the impact that comes with the products and the strategy, right?
Absolutely. That's where it gets really interesting.
So how did that initial vibe translate into the actual products? And what were those key strategic moves they made?
Well, you see that foundation translating directly. So 2021, they launch stix.
The solventless pre-rolls?
Yep, solventless,
But
no chemical solvents, keeping all those natural terpenes and cannabinoids. They got known for flavor, quality,
Yeah.
moved through LA, NYC. Then 2022, that's the big one. The actual Must Be Nice Donuts launch.
Right, the hash holes. What was the initial spec on those?
Originally, it was pretty hefty. 2 grams of flour, 1 full gram of rosin core.
Wow, a whole gram of rosin.
Yeah, rosin, potent, clean, solventless concentrate. But they refined it later.
Oh, okay. To what?
Dropped it to 1.5 grams of flour and 0.5 grams of rosin, half a gram.
Why the change?
They dialed it in specifically for what people call whitewalls. That super clean white ash you get from a quality burn and just intense flavor, like flavor overload was the goal.
Setting that street-level standard for hash holes.
Exactly. That became their signature.
And landing on shelves at Cookies on Ventura that same year, 2022, that must have been huge.
Oh, massive validation. Big step into the more established scene.
So then what about the leap into the fully licensed market? That was 2024, right? How'd they manage that transition and keep the quality?
Yeah, 2024, it was strategic. Not about selling out, but finding the right partners.
Partners who got the brand.
Precisely. Partners who could help them scale but keep that core essence. So collaborations became key. Think Reno Got Dank, Roll BMC.
Roll BMC, that's Daniel Chu.
That's him, Daniel Chu. He actually helped refine their cone tech.
Cone tech? Sounds technical.
It is, but it's crucial for the experience, right? Optimizing the airflow, how evenly everything burns, consistent flavor all the way through. It shows you're still focused on the details, even in the licensed world.
That commitment, yeah, even while growing, it really comes through.
Definitely.
And the sources even mention a return to New York, 2025. Must be nice NY.
That's the tease. Coast-to-coast movement.
But it feels like they haven't lost that fam-first vibe, Building the brand, keeping it sharp, staying terp-savvy, focused on those flavors and aromas.
Absolutely. Building a legacy, piece by piece, staying true to the roots.
So thinking about all this, what does it mean for you, listening right now? When you look at brands succeeding, what really stands out to you about keeping that authentic street-level standard while navigating growth and the licensed market?
It's a tough balance.
It really is, isn't it? Something to think about.